Dryland Dudes are in Red River, New Mexico today. Actually, this is our second day in our, well, I don't really remember what, it's our last day of skiing. We're going home tomorrow. But going down the mountain right now. Working on some S's right here. Kids had a blast. We're having a lot of fun here. And excited to get harvest done and get out here and be able to have some fun with the family. Our good friends, the Softleys, came with us. And everybody had just a really good day today. So, man, thankful for this. And excited for some time away. Just got back from skiing, and by just got back, I mean got back a day or two ago, and getting caught up on paperwork stuff that you don't want to see. So I'm not going to film myself on a computer doing stuff. So back here, nothing that's like has to get done right now, but needs to get done, and plenty of little projects. So one of the things I'm gonna stripper, need to get it back in the barn soon. I want to get as cleaned off as I can so it's ready to go for the new year. Gotta get the module builder unhooked from that tractor and parked where it needs to go. Dad got all of the grain out of, I'll show you, while I was gone, out of the grain truck and into the grain cart over there. So all our leftover grain is consolidated in one spot. So I need to clean that out and get the bed swept out. And so we've got to replace the brake booster on that. And so I need to decide where we're going to put that. I'm going to go get a weight on the grain cart so I know how much grain I have left. And that'll go in the barn for sure. Stripper will go in the barn. I said that. Oh, yeah, if you can see it from here, let me get a better view. There's something that we do not own, but there's a dozer over there. The guys that did that are going to close in that pit from that oil well down there. They're going to get that closed, and so what we're going to do is probably unhook the sprayer tractor and hook it up to the disc plow. And so after they close that pit in, we'll disc it up to kind of break it up and smooth it up a little bit, and then we'll go through and we will drill wheat there. So that'll all be the same. And yeah, so lots of moving and shaking here. Just gonna kind of piddle on a few of those projects before lunch. All right, so here I am in the back of the truck. I think you can't really tell that very good, but got most of the grain out. This old auger, it was my grandpa's, his dad's. That motor actually goes on the table saw that you've seen me move around. So got most all the grain out, and so there's just a little bit I'm gonna sweep out, and then this truck will be ready to go. I've seen all the cool guys doing this. That's better. Maybe not quite as good as some guys on the snappy finger deal, but she's clean. Just jumped out of her. Thankful that's done. I, on the other hand, am not so clean. It was fun. This was pretty much every day before we even started stripping. I just get nasty like this and sit in it all day. So this is fun. Glad I don't have to do this for another year. All right, now I'm gonna take this grain cart. I'm gonna go to lunch and take it up to the gin and rule and get a weight on it. You don't have to believe me because I can cut the film however I want, but that was first time. Perfect, lined up. I just had to move the hitch over and got it right in. So again, believe it or not, apparently people are skeptical on the internet of things. Like I got this really cool reel you should check out of picking up a module builder, and people are freaking out. It could be trolls or bots. I kind of think that's what it is. They're saying, oh, that video is in reverse. Who cares? They're watching it and they're talking about it. So you should watch it and talk about it. Also, check out the comments. Comment on this video. Wondering, like, why is that going to be a rough ride? Well, this isn't so bad right now. I'm going 25. Yeah, and any movement of the camera you feel is that thing jerking behind me. Also, you can't really see that, but the trailer can kind of wiggle on you. So, be a slow ride home, but we'll get there. sorry for the wind, but these are the stinkers that we're scaring away. We had some hunters come and hunt them, but they don't come as regular as we need them. And this is a very small group. You see there's a few flying, and then look at the cotton out there. There's some specks, but they'll come in the hundreds and sometimes the thousands. And so we come out here and we shoot at them and scare them away. They're smart. They'll fly around and circle and come right back if you're sorry for the wind, but these. All right, well, I had about 3 straight days of miserable wind, just constant, just blowing. And today is beautiful outside, and thankful for that. Just a nice, calm breeze and perfect temperature. This morning I did a bunch of paperwork. Had to go to the FSA office, the Farm Service Agency, and certify our wheat planted acres, and then also do something similar at the crop insurance. So that was my morning, and so now I'm back. I'm trying to get the barn just while everything's out and get it swept up, move some things around, and yeah, just piddle on some things. Let's speed this next section up. Video was long enough. Let's try a different method. All right, I'm getting better at this. Got it swept, got some things moved, got that thing moved from over there, and we're ready to go. I just think if I keep practicing the snappy thing, I'll be like Zach Johnson, millennial farmer, in no time. Well, the only thing I didn't get in was the stripper. I don't think my snappy thing works as good on something that big, so let's do that now. I need a key first. There it is. Let's check the hydraulic oil. Looks good. Now the engine oil. There goes the school bus. Gets a little low, but we're done with it. We'll change that before next year. Here we go. One thing that has kept this machine really in good shape for it being, what, like 16 years old is it's always in the barn, and so the bearings don't get rusted and things don't get rained on. So put this in the barn. I don't know if I've told you this or not before, but our doors are 16 feet tall. This stripper is basically 16 feet tall. So when we go in, let me get closer and I'll show you. When we go in, this first part, I want the header up all the way, so all the weight is on the front tires, and so the front part of the stripper does not drag on the top. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'll show you. I'll get out in a second, then I'll show you. So I'm going up. Alright, so front wheels are in. Let me go show you the clearance we've got. Show you. Alright, so there's our clearance. not much. So let me show you inside where it's not as dark, not as loud. So now imagine the back end, we're like this now. The back end's gonna raise up. So now I'm gonna put all of the weight of the header down. First down that back end, hopefully will set a little lower and we don't scrape. We still will kind of drag going in, but as it goes over that lip, that's gonna be our tightest spot. So now header goes down. That's the stop. And I push this button with my foot, it goes just a little bit lower. So now it'll make a terrible screeching noise, but we'll get in without dragging too much. Sorry for the glare on that video, but we're in, and yeah, that's something I was wanting to get done. So now the grain drill I've still got hooked up because I need to, once they fill in that dirt, which they haven't done yet, we're gonna plow it and we're gonna then we'll finish the grain drill and then we'll park the grain drill, I guess, right in here. I'm trying to think, is there a better way to do stuff, but I haven't found it yet. Over here, my last corner of the barn that I have not messed with, it's got some bigger, heavier stuff. So that's on my project for this spring, I think, to try to figure out the best organization for kind of bigger stuff. So that's why that's over there now. But got to get all this kind of organized. Yeah, just waiting on them to finish that dirt work. And then we can unhook the sprayer tractor, hook up to the plow, do that, and then unhook the grain drill, then take that tractor and hook it to the scraper. And then Dad and I can scrape. One of us can scrape and fix some of the gullies in our field, and the other one can plow behind it, kind of bust that up, and when we get a rain, hopefully it'll settle and take out some of those gullies. So that'll be next step after we finish with that. Then we will hook up to the strip till, and then I will strip till all of the land that will be cotton here this next year and get it ready. A lot of guys are already doing that. So we'll get that strip till to hopefully catch some rains in those seed bed and get that ready for planting in May. So that's what life looks like around here for the time being.